Hey, my friend, Pastor Curt here, and I got a question for you. When is the last time you prayed about something consistently, daily, until it happened? You know, this weekend, Ray was talking about divert daily, withdraw weekly, abandon annually, and just this idea that, well, prayer really, really does work. In fact, I think it's integral to your life satisfaction. In fact, it's directly related to your joy, whether or not you pray, and not just pray, but see prayers answered. This is what it says in Philippians 4:4-7. Do not be anxious about anything. Not the kids, not your marriage, not your debt after Christmas. Okay, I added that part. But in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all your understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. You want more peace in your life? You want more joy in your life? Add some more petitions to God. It really does work. My wife was telling me this story. We were just talking about this last week. She said, I had a friend in high school named Chris, and he wasn't a believer. And he hung out with our whole friend group, and we tried to talk him into going to church. He was completely resistant, total atheist, didn't want to be a Christian, leave me alone. He liked our friendship. He didn't like our faith. So we finally decided to stop talking to him and start praying. We made a commitment, 3 of them, that we were going to take a day to pray and fast every week. So 3 days a week, someone was praying and fasting for him, and they just rotated that assignment. And they just stuck to it month after month after month after month. Chris went off to a university that none of the rest of them went to, and she said he wrote me a letter in the fall saying, by the way, strangest thing, I have a Christian roommate. You don't like him. He's just like you guys, really annoying about that church stuff, and it's kind of a bummer. Just wanted to let you know. Then, a couple weeks later, she got another letter saying, hey, don't get all excited or mail me a Bible or anything, but I'm going to try this prayer thing because I think it might help with the stress I have about midterm. Well, you know how the story ends. By Christmas, he wrote her and said, I've completely surrendered my life to Christ. So many incredible things have happened. And now he's married to a pastor. That's right. His wife is a Foursquare pastor. And he's like major spiritual leader. Why? It wasn't talking. It wasn't begging. It wasn't convincing. It was praying. I don't know why, my friend. It seems like God moves more when we ask him to move more. I'm sure it's not because we have some part in his grand plan. I think it's because, well, it's probably just good for us that we get on our knees and pray. That kid of yours, that situation at work, that teacher of yours, that problem in your finances, what if you said, every morning, I'm going to pray? Ray told this one story. He said, a friend of his puts his shoes under his bed the night before, so he has to kneel down to get the shoes. He says, now I'm kneeled down, might as well pray. I'm going to do that same thing in my life, except for with Twinkies. I'm going to put Twinkies under the bed. And when I kneel down, well, I'm not going to really do that, but what would happen if you and I actually got on our knees and prayed? Would you take a minute this morning, think about what you need to petition God about, and then actually pray?